All right, you know, we need pupper, we need a clap. So we know how to match up the audio. Yeah, we'll put you in there too. Oh, you're cutie. All right, everybody. I was going to record clips on my phone, and then I was like, that's probably gonna take too much time of me just getting off filming. So here's where we're at. I'm putting food in the bins. You can see Peepaw out there checking out the food for the pigs. I'm going to show you the clips of me taking the bins out right now. All right, guys, filming on the phone. Give you guys a little montage of what's happening here. We got 2 empty bins there, the tractor over there, and I'll show you guys in a second out front how I picked up 2 sacks of food that we're gonna put in these things. Movie magic. The bins are now on the tractor. Okay, and now that you've seen those, here's where we're at. We got the empty bins on the tractor. We've got the new 2 bags of food, 1,000 pounds each, on the tractor or on the trailer. We have Peepaw guarding it. She is the skittish of cats. She's super lovable at night, but not during the day. All right, so we're gonna take this down. I'm also recording on a new microphone today that I'm going to splice the audio in for the first time ever. We'll see if that works. I guess if it doesn't work, you guys will never see this. Or if you do see it, you'll hear it with terrible audio because there's a slight breeze today. And all you hear was wind noise. Hopefully that won't happen. That's why we got the microphone. I'm using like a collar under the shirt mount, a little recorder in my pocket. Started using a little more of the just general Windows editing software, so I can now splice stuff in. You're on the Insta360 again today. I think I've kind of figured it out. It's just a little bit cumbersome to import the video, but I figured it out. So here we go. I wonder if you guys can hear me over the tractor. It's a great question. All sorts of questions will be answered by today's recording. And I will have to adapt accordingly. So we're gonna turn here. I gotta be careful because I got the bucket on the back. Actually, we can turn that to the side for the moment. All right. Hey, about there. So, because I'm doing this myself, it's a bunch of an on-off process, unfortunately. So, hey, you guys are here to learn. I guess maybe someday you guys will have a tractor, and maybe you have a tractor now and you just got it. I don't know. I haven't had mine for very long, so if you're an experienced tractor user, don't listen to me. That's probably a bad idea. I've only had this one for maybe 9 months. So there. I do turn it off every time I get off of it because I have big feet and the pedals are very close together. And if I don't turn it off, I tend to move the tractor when I get on and off of it. And this isn't my trailer. It's my buddy's old car hauling trailer that he graciously let me borrow while our 77 with the flatbed is at his shop. So I wonder if you guys can see past that light bar. I really hope so, because you're way up here and I'm way down here. All right. So, kick this little guy up as close as I can get without hitting the trailer. We're gonna go in the low gear. There we go. keep the noise down for you guys. Apparently I didn't release the brake all the way that last time. Perfect. Perfect. Just recording all of my mistakes so all of you guys can laugh at it, which I hope you're doing, because I laugh at everyone else's YouTube channel I watch and they make mistakes, because I always do the same dumb stuff. If you've never seen a feed bag, this is the bottom of a feed bag. It's got this pull string on it. Oh, you guys can't see here. We're gonna open that pull string and pull this one. There's a second string with a chute, and we untie this chute, and holy cow, the food comes out. Look at that. Okay, so here's the downfall to my tractor. I can't actually, whoop, that bag's right. I can't lift it all the way above the chute. I don't have a giant tractor. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off now that we have it up. All right. Unfortunately, yeah, my tractor doesn't go that high, because I needed a tractor that could fit between the garage and the house. Maybe someday we'll get a second tractor that can solve this first world problem of me having to manhandle the bag. Before I got the tractor, we used to hand bucket it. So I would just pick it up. The guy puts it on the trailer. I would come home just with a 5-gallon bucket, put the bin next to it, and just scoop it in. It doesn't take as long as you would think, actually. It's probably can do it in less than 10, if you have 2 people, less than 5 minutes. 1 person, 10 minutes, start to finish. So 1,000 pounds of food isn't really that many buckets. These bins barely hold 1,000 pounds. The chute's really giving me an issue here. Okay. Here's what we got. Just shake that out. The chickens will eat whatever gets on the ground. So we feed the chickens and the pigs the same food, which is super helpful because it's cheaper to feed the chickens now than it was. We couldn't really justify buying huge bags to feed the chickens before, because it would take so long for them to get through a bin that it would start getting moisture absorbing from the air, and we would start growing mold in it, which you don't want. I don't actually think it would hurt the chickens. They ate literally everything off the ground, but let's make it nice for them anyway. So just smooth this out here. As soon as I pick this up with the tractor, it will self-level, and the sides of the bin will expand out a little bit. But yeah, when I said it just fits, it really just fits. So they go a little over on the bag, it doesn't fit in there, and then what happens is I just put it on the side for the chickens, by the camper there. Oh, right. Man, that one went pretty uneventfully. All right, so I'm gonna back the tractor up. I'm trying to take you guys on the roof. I had to take the bag off. We do return the bags. He recycles them. For this one, I've seen a lot of use, which is probably why the bottom is torn there. So this stuff is $400 per ton. So both bags were $400. $200 per 1,000 pound bag from a very nice gentleman. 5 Point Farm in Northfield, Mass. So if you have pigs or chickens, he also does 250 pound barrels. So if you do want to buy barrels to feed a chicken or a bunch of chickens, so you're not doing thousands. You can roll those around by hand. If you have 2 people, you can lift them up. 2 decently strong people, you can lift them up, but you can roll them around. I have neighbors who used to do that before they also got pigs, and now they use the big ones. So yeah, it's pretty affordable actually, because the 250 pounds, when it's proportional, so a 250 pound barrel is only $50, which is way cheaper than buying bags of food from the grain store, 50 pounds at a time or 30 pounds at a time, or 25 pounds at a time, because they keep making it smaller while not changing the price, because government driven inflation is a thing. Bump this little guy, pick it up, away from the tractor, put it back down. Gears here. I just want to move it to the side. One of the only annoying things about these forks is that when you're sitting down, you can't. I have the indicator on the right, so I kind of know what angle they're at, but I can't see them going into pallets, which is kind of annoying. Put this one down right here. Yes, there's a high gear. You can drive faster. I'm not going to. I've learned that it's a lot better not to. This is one of the reasons farmers are patient. You learn that just because you can do something fast doesn't mean you should. Because when things go wrong, things go more wrong than normal. You're doing it fast. Alright, go there. I again did not release the brake. I'm like, God, you guys are just gonna be making fun of me this whole time. This guy doesn't know how to drive a tractor. Well, you're right. I haven't been driving it that long, and only has 35 hours on it, but 35 tractor hours is, I can assure you, is at least 10 times that in people time. At least 10 times that, because I don't know what I used to do without this thing. This whole process is so much easier. Like, just getting it there, I don't have to transport it. I would have to carry it by a bucket all the way to the back, put it in. Because obviously if I didn't have a tractor, I can't pick that thing up when it's full. It's crazy. Take the brake off, Kevin. Tractor on, tractor off, tractor on, tractor off. Hey, if you turn it off in between the hours, stay down too. It's not just sitting there idling for 5 hours while you only actually use it for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. All right, we're gonna tilt down. We're gonna go in low here. Okay, go up as high as we can without hitting the tires. I can see, but you guys probably can't. Nope. Go down a little bit. There we go. Up. There. I really am interested to see how this microphone does versus the camera. I bet on the camera you can't hear anything I'm saying when I'm on the tractor. It's pretty loud. Pretty loud. Oh we got in here? A couple gnats. I think that Jen had the lid off for a little bit while she was emptying it. All right, let's see. So this is the pull string. Oh, geez Louise. This is really, come on. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sticky string. Oh, that's really tight. Oh, somebody tied a knot in it. Why would you tie a knot? Oh, it's not a knot. It's just pull it over. It's there we go. I was wrong. They didn't. All right, that's the outer sleeve. This is the chute. This is the chute there. Bada bing. A little dusty. It's okay. This is a 16% corn soy mix. Lift that up now. Whoa. I don't like to have it high up when we start, because when you do that, it makes a huge cloud of dust. So it's better to start it in the bin, like really close to the bin like I had it. You'll do a tractor controls video at some point for new people, because there's a lot of stuff I didn't know. I mean, the manual is very good, actually, and you should read the manual before you drive a tractor, because there's a lot of stuff in there you need to know about, and a lot of maintenance you need to do in the first 10 hours. Changing the hydraulic oil, the engine oil, grease and everything every certain number of hours. Tractor costs a lot of money. It gets you on the attachments, you know. You're like, I'll buy a tractor. The tractor is not expensive. Tractor's, you know, less than 20 grand. Which is still a lot of money. It's, you know, a small car. Has turn signals, lights, and everything, too. So, you know, practically is a small car. No heated seats. I missed the boat on that one. But then you're like, oh, you know, I need forks, and I need a bucket, which I have over there, and I need a box blade to keep my driveway clean, and to make new flat spots. That's what that box blade is for, the orange thing in the back there. And then you really need this backhoe. I mean, I don't use it that often, honestly, but man, when you need to pull rocks out of this New Hampshire soil, like we're going to be doing in another week in the garden out back, yeah, you need the backhoe. You need the backhoe for sure. Probably go in a medium. I want someone to comment on my video about the fact that I constantly forget to take the parking brake off. And you could tell that you've forgotten to take it off because you get the engine groan. It's like, hey, I'm struggling here because you're an idiot. Oh yeah, that wind is gonna. You can see it's picking up the thing, and it's blowing the tarp over there. And I bet the Insta's better than the GoPro, 100% better than the GoPro. It's still not great. So, all right, put that down. I got to I usually just store those in the tent with the tractor until I go back next month. Doesn't it look funny? Like look like a unicorn. Walk around with this thing on my head. You can't see my house from the street, so there's nobody driving by thinking, what the hell's that guy doing? Which is probably good, because there's also nobody close enough to hear me talking to myself all the time. You know, I'm talking to you guys now, but even when you guys aren't here, I'm talking to myself out loud, because that's what I do. So, you know, at least now I can claim I'm not crazy. Oh, I'm talking to myself for YouTube. Talking to myself to help people out. Everybody who knows me, Kevin, you talk to yourself all the time. It just doesn't matter that you have the camera on your head. You're doing the same thing. Yeah, I know, but the strangers don't know that, so it makes me seem more normal. Maybe, probably not normal. All right. So, we got our 2 bags loaded up. I'm talking while the tractor's running. Why am I doing that? I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Okay, we have to straighten this out so that we can go through here without me destroying the stairs to the house, which we just had rebuilt last year. All right. I do have the forks set exactly as wide as they can go, and that's because the bin is heavy and I don't want it wiggling back and forth. We're gonna pull right in on here. I'm gonna go down, tilt the forks, lift it up. The forks don't have as much strength to tilt. Oh, I took the brake off that time. That's nice. All right. The forks don't have as much strength to tilt, so if you want to tilt and you're near max load, you want to tilt it before you pick up your load if possible. As you can see, I have the electrical for the garage, and I have our stone stairway, and I'll stop here for a second. You know, I got a little bit of room, but the next size tractor would not fit through that space, and I really wanted the tractor to fit through the space, so here we are. All right. Now we need to stop and do a couple things. Put that on. We're gonna turn it off. Hey, if you're new to tractors, make sure you turn your throttle down all the way when you turn it off. So when you start it up, especially if you forget later on, you're not cold starting your tractor with the throttle basically pinned to the floor. Extension cords. Yes, we've talked about this before. I didn't have a tractor last year when I built all this. I have a tractor now. So we're gonna put a trench. I'm gonna put a trench from that corner of the house underground. We're gonna have a couple things. We're gonna have a separate line that's gonna come up in these trees, because the chickens love these trees all summer long, and I'm never gonna cut them down. I'm gonna leave them here because they all will roost in there at the height of the day when it's super hot and stay cool. So I'll probably come up like right next to it. Most of the roots are that way, so I can dig down here and then come up somewhere in there. And then we'll have power for the fence. I can put like a permanent box here and mount the fence to it, because I'm gonna move this little guy later this year. I'm going to move this fence back here out towards me a little bit. I'm gonna swing it this way. So when I do that, I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna dig the trench all the way to the pig hut right there, and the pig hut is gonna have power. I'm going to put PVC in. However, I'm going to put the PVC inside large diameter steel sewer pipe, and that's so that the pigs, as they root, if they were to root down to it, they wouldn't be able to bite it. So I'm actually going to run small PVC, like 1 to 2 inch inside, probably like a 4-inch sewer pipe, maybe 6-inch sewer pipe if it's that hard to get to. And it will be a permanent installation when I do that, because there's going to be an elbow there. So I guess I could run metal flex conduit, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. I don't think you're allowed to do that. I could, because you can't bury a junction box, right? So is it a junction box if there's no junction in it? Like if the wire's solid? Then I wouldn't be able to pull it through. Well, I don't know. I don't know. That's a problem for another day. You guys are here for putting the bins away. And I'm having an ADHD side rant. Okay, so in order to get over here, see, like we have underground PVC to here, but obviously there's no risk of the chickens digging up that line. Okay, you guys are locked in for a minute. Deal with it. Because we need to come out here, really close to here, to get in there. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. This is actually not in our way. The biggest issue will be that tree. Oh, let's grab a rock. Come with me, and you'll be in a world where everything takes 10 times as long as you want it to. My son and I constantly use the World of OSHA Violations version of that song, the Willy Wonka song. It's our favorite, especially because my other business is a CNC business, and we go into places and you see all sorts of hinky stuff happening at businesses. And you're like, yep, I'm not doing that. And if you're gonna do that while I'm here, I'm leaving. Because my insurance company doesn't want you doing that while I'm anywhere near you. All right, back on topic. This is a tight spot, which is one of the reasons I need to pivot that wall and that bin out later. Because I realized afterwards that this was too close. Well, I got the tractor after I got the bins, because remember I told you we were hand bucketing everything to the backyard in big 5-gallon pails. And that's okay, because, you know, then it doesn't matter where that bin is, because we're moving everything by hand. Now that I have this giant tractor, it certainly matters, because it's really hard to get close. Fortunately, I'm able to get close. But you got to do this. You got to move the backhoe to the driver's side. Get really close, uncomfortably close to the electrical there. Go all the way over for just like 2 feet, and then come all the way back. It's very tight. Very tight, people. This is the situation I'm in, and you gotta super ginger when you release this valve, because that's heavy. A little bit. All right, you got to drive at the other bin. The tractor turning radius is very tight, so do a lot of things you wouldn't think that you can do. Don't want to do this is what happens. So this is normal. Don't everybody freak out. Don't everybody freak out. So what I have to do here is this. Oh no, did I stop recording? Okay, this is after the fact. I just brought you guys inside, and I don't know if the camera is still recording. Wrigley. Look at Wrigley. Wrigley looks how I feel. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we got it on film. Okay. So. Let's start here. All right, guys. Here's the deal. I'm clipping this video into the video that you were just watching, where I was moving tractor, the pig food with the tractor over there. Okay, well, apparently, I hate you guys up here. This is you guys up here. I'm down here. You guys are up there. So, apparently I hit you guys on the light bar of the tractor. Which wouldn't have been that big of a deal, except for the fact that I apparently hit the power button on the side of the Insta360, and I wasn't checking my phone to make sure it was on, because I'm new at this, and I haven't made thousands of videos. I haven't even made 100 yet, so, okay, recap. The bins are in here. If you've been watching this whole video, you saw that, yes, I know, Mikey, I'm busy. You saw that I was getting that bin in place, so I set it down. I had to come out halfway, pick it up, and push it back in. But we got it in there. This one goes right in, no problem. Yeah, I can't, just talk to myself for like another like 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes I was talking to you guys. No, I wasn't talking to you guys. Well, all right, I have the audio of it, so I could show a black screen and you guys could just listen to me talk like you're listening to some sort of schizophrenic person. It's probably less interesting, you know, than having video of it. I have to close that door, which is in the video. I have to close it to get close to the tractor. So, hi. Yes, guys, I lost the video. Okay, so let's just do a quick rundown, because you guys saw that the food was out here in the bins. I showed you how to load the food in the bins. Okay, so that's good. You guys saw what is probably the most interesting part. I mean, you missed hanging out with me for 25 more minutes of your life, you know, while you're doing something in your kitchen or driving in your car, or, you know, doing something else. For some reason, you just had to listen to me, which is awesome and hilarious. I'm sorry that you're like me. So, okay, tractor's away. I filmed that. I even showed you guys all the attachments for the tractor. Missed that. We'll do them quick. Look, there is the plow. That's the snow plow for the tractor. The forks are on it. You guys saw that. They have these quick release levers. Man, I went over all this. I'm not doing it again. I don't have time for it. Sorry, guys. Bucket. Drag box. Box blade. Goes in place of the backhoe. Take the backhoe attachment off. You clip that on. You can make the ground flat, or ramped, or however you want. That big thing back there, that has nothing to do with the tractor. That's the transmission for dozer. Dozer's our camper. Yes, that's a camper. That's a tow behind camper. You need a vehicle with that. That's its own vehicle. And let's be honest, that is way cooler than that. It's an old M916 tank hauler that was converted. So it used to be just a semi-truck that hauled literal tanks for the Army. 1979, AM General. And now it's a camper. It's got a bathroom. It's got solar on the roof. Has MRAP full lighting around it. It's got bunks inside. It's got jump seats for it. Can seat 11 at the same time. Sleep 7, maybe. You know, 7 without stepping on each other. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess thanks for hanging out with me. If you notice an audio difference, it's because I had already turned my audio recorder off when I realized that you guys stopped recording. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. If you'd like to take a class, if you'd like to come here and learn about pigs, chickens, solar, military vehicles, shooting, how to use a tractor, how to ride dirt bikes, quads, how to store food, any of that. Butchering animals, we have classes for that too with our local mobile butcher, which is really fun. A couple coming up in August. Visit us, prepandwolf.com, or email me. Contact at prepandwolf, which is probably easier to remember, or you can use my name, Kevin R. at prepandwolf.com. And yeah, come out, take a class, anything you want. We'll make a class for you. All right. Thanks, everybody. Sorry you missed the last half of that video. I know, Atlas. I just did this.